Galaxy Property, a segment where we take a look at becoming a homeowner, the benefits, the challenges, the pitfalls, and the process, plus any other valuable information about property and real estate. Joining us live in studio is Val the Builder. She runs a property company for renovations and home improvement. She does interior design, project management, and property development. She studied real estate at the University of Cape Town and project planning and management at the University of Zimbabwe. We have been looking at construction stages. Hey, Val, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Good morning, V Candy.
Great. Yes. So maybe just a quick recap of what we touched on last week and then move forward to where we are now.
Thank you. Last week we were talking about the lintels and the ring beam. And so we were saying the lintels, that's what you put above the door frames, the windows and any other open spaces. And so some houses, like small houses, they would use that and that's sufficient. But if your house is big and you've got a wider span, then it's recommended to put the ring beam, which by its name, you know, it's all round, right around the house, and this ties the house together. And so after that, we then do the wall plate. So the wall plate is what the roof is going to sit on. And basically we are at the end of the construction stages, really at this stage. So the wall plate, it depends on the height of the ceiling that you would like. Normally 3 courses, 4 courses. I prefer 5 courses. The courses I'm talking about is the rows of the brickwork. Where the roof will sit. I like the 5 courses. Why? Because it gives me more volume as far as, you know, my ceiling is concerned. I like ceilings that are higher up for ventilation purposes and aesthetics, really. You know, like nowadays, just a little bit on the ceilings. Before, we would just have plain ceilings and have a chandelier in the middle or a light in the middle, but now there are down lights that you can put and then your center light, and also there are very nice ceilings that are being done these days, you know, designed, and you look up and you just marvel at the artwork and the creativity. So things are changing. Hey, we need to keep up with the times as well.
All right. Thank you for that. So today, what are we looking at, Val?
So today, after you've done the ceilings, then you're looking at basically, you know, the roofing, and you do, before you actually do the ceilings, once you've done the roof, there are different types of roofs. There's a heaped roof, flat roof, and also the materials that are used for the roofing, concrete roofing or IBR, which is the Chromadeck. That's really like trending these days. So you can put different types of sheets on top of that, of your roof. Then after that, you then go back to the electrical conduits, the installation of the conduits in the ceilings and also the walls. Remember when we were doing the foundations, there was a time when I was talking about layering the conduits, electrical conduits in the slab. So now we are going towards our finishes, and we are positioning our lighting, we're positioning our house sockets, and you know, these are the exciting times, you know, where you've seen Muduri wapo, you know, you're seeing your house and you're getting excited to be moving in. And then also the plumbing. That's when the plumbing comes in. Where's your shower going to be? The toilet, seats, and all the rest of it. That's when you're doing that. And after you've considered that, you only then do the plastering to cover the conduits and, you know, the piping for the plumbing. And then you do your floors. There's after the slab, there's what we call the screed. So you put the screed on top of that, and then you do whatever flooring you're going to have, whether it's laminate, tiles, concrete tiles, porcelain tiles, carpets, you name it. There's a whole lot. Vinyl. These days, vinyl is trending. And yeah, then the rest of it really, you start then to plaster the house. You've plastered, you do your rhino set. That's part of the scheming. After plastering, you scheme the walls so that, you know, when you do your paint finish, they look nice as well.
Okay.
Yes. So that's it about, you know, the construction and going towards the finishes of the house.
Mm-hmm.
But I would also just want to recap the main stages of construction for those maybe who've just joined in, who haven't been following. The first one is planning. That's stage one, where you plan, where you decide, I want to build a house. So how are you going to do it? You engage an architect, you engage a project manager, and you have your bill of quantities, you engage the contractor. Very important. And also submitting your papers to council. This is the time when you do your submissions for approval. You should not start building without approval from council. You really need that approval so that you make sure that you're above board. And once they've signed off your plans, that's working drawings, the builder's drawings, then you start. And the foundations is the second stage, where you do your setting out. In fact, you start by clearing the land. I think that's a bit obvious. You clear the land, level it, and if the things that need to be done, if you have an engineer, they'll come, engage an engineer. If you don't have one, they'll come and look at the land and help you there. And then you do the setting out. The setting out is now where you're pegging where the house is going to be, where the trenches are going to be, where the walls are going to be. And also that's also a very exciting stage where you see the shape of the house coming to life. And then after that, we go on to the framing. So the foundation includes the slab, the box, the slab, you know, the footing. And then the framing is the walls, the floors, and the roof. That's part of the framing. And then we do the lockup. The lockup is the doors, the external doors, and, you know, just to make sure that the house is not exposed to the elements, and the cladding, exterior cladding as well. And then the last stage is the completion that I was talking about.
Okay.
Yes.
So there we have it. The construction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the construction.
Fantastic.
Of the house.
Thank you so much, Val. I guess that's it.
Yes, that's it for all the stages of construction. Yes, and then the next time we can start on property investment.
Wonderful.
Yes.
For those who want to get in touch with you, where to find you?
All right, they can contact me on my number 0772 273 888, or on my email valmusoni@gmail.com.
Val, thank you so much for your time. We were also live on Facebook. It is Galaxy Property right here on Star FM, sounding good all the time.
Thank you.